So I should have did this a lot earlier because it's like 1 in the fucking morning. Niggas probably sleeping out this bitch, but I'll talk about it a little bit here. Is Mortal Kombat X better than Mortal Kombat 11? I think in terms of entertainment, like fast-pacedness and shit like that, and the game having crazy combos and shit, like I could see why a lot of people would consider this game to be like more enjoyable or better than Mortal Kombat 11. But like on a competitive level, this game is a joke. Like this is no cap. Like this game is a joke. Just like Mortal Kombat 11 on a competitive level. Like you have a lot of characters that are just broken. Prime example is Liu Kang, Tanya with broken air mobility. Like, I mean, hard to blockables, frame traps up the ass that puts you in a very disadvantageous position. Like, defense is so lackluster in this game that it's very easy for players to go for a meaty and just break through your armor like it's nothing. Like, and then it just feels like you can't do shit, especially if you're going against the right player that knows exactly what the fuck they're doing. So it's just like, you really gotta, like, look at everything as a whole before you say, oh, this game's better than that game. Because I feel like a lot of people tend to be biased because, you know, there are things that they don't like about Mortal Kombat 11. I'm not going to cap. There's a lot of things I don't like about Mortal Kombat 11, but I'm not going to say it's the worst game ever, or I'm not going to say that this game is better than that game just because, you know, this game's fast-paced and has crazy combos. No cap. You want to know what the biggest skill is in this game? Fucking defense. That is the biggest skill in this goddamn game, is defense. Complete and utter defense, bro. That is the biggest skill in this game. Because any character you use in this game, you could fuck some shit up. Like, I kid you not, no cap. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show even if people ain't watching this video right now, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show even if people ain't watching this video right now, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. So, no cap. Like, I kid you not, right? You got characters in this game that are plus on block when they go for overheads and lows, or at least certain ones. A prime example is Reptile. Reptile has by far the quickest overhead in the entire game. So if I go for like his back two, he not only creates a spacing situation, but if you end up getting hit with this move, right, he could put you into a combo, especially in the fucking corner, right? But what's funny about it is that if we look at the frame data, right, he's +1, and the startup time is 11 frames, and he gets good damage off of this as well. But what's funny about it is that if he ends up spacing this move out all the way, as you can clearly see, look at the pushback now. So he's easily +2 or possibly +3 on block. So how exactly do you punish a character that's this safe on block? And then the block stun in this game is so fucking ridiculous. Like, it's so ridiculous, and it's so delayed for when you can actually press a button. If you go to MKX, there's block stun, but block stun is not as crazy as it is in this game. I mean, block stun is so unbelievably wild in this game that there's going to be times where, like, you can punish somebody and you can't punish them. So it's just like, let's not beat around the bush and act like, oh yeah, you know, MKX is just outright better than Mortal Kombat 11. And I'm not being biased here. I'm not saying, you know, Mortal Kombat 11 is all peaches and cream, my nigga. Like, I'm not saying that at all. But let's not pretend like this game don't have a lot of cons with it. Because like I said, the biggest skill in this game is defense. How the hell are you going for an overhead that's 11 frames on startup and you're literally +1 on block? And then when you go for like your back three, it's a low that's 15 frames. But not only do you low profile shit with this move, but nigga, you're -4. It's kind of like, it's kind of funny to me, at least. And then like if you look at like Triborg's back one, yeah, okay, his back one's on the slow startup time. But what's funny about that is, like, if you go to MKX or MK11, excuse me, Raiden is rightfully minus on an overhead, and he's not that safe on the low, not unless he creates a mind game with that, right? Now, he can make himself safe in this game to a certain degree, and I forgot how minus he is. I think he's -7, so if a character has a 6-frame normal, they can punish him, I think. But the 50-50s in this game are just very confusing, because you're extremely safe off of a overhead and a low. So it's like, let's not let's not sit here and beat around the bush here, because offense is extremely oppressive in this game, right? When you go to Mortal Kombat 11, offense is not necessarily that oppressive in that game. Characters with 50-50s have flawless block gaps and stuff like that, such as Geras, Jax. Every overhead that Jax has access to, there is a flawless block gap in it, or he's -7 on block. So if you're 6-frame poke, you can punish that nigga and then apply pressure afterwards. And if he gets too flawless block happy, you can use a string that chews through his up to or whatever, or you can just throw the motherfucker, right? You come to this game, and the biggest skill in this game, like I said, is fucking defense. It's not, oh yeah, offense is the biggest skill. No, it's defense and matchup knowledge. That's the biggest skill in this game, hands down. X-rays in this game are just ridiculously stupid. A prime example is Reptile. How is it that Reptile, right, is +8 on a move that not only allows him to cloak, but he can cancel at will and turn completely invisible, and he gets armor on the bitch. Now let's not pretend like Mortal Kombat 11 doesn't have its issues neither. You can use a fatal blow, and if you don't physically hit the opponent, it still stays there, right? But like, every fatal blow is minus on block. Every fatal blow, my nigga. Not one fatal blow is plus on block, bro. Not one. In this game, it's confusing as fuck. You have a character here that's +8 on block. Not only that, he can cloak, disappear, and then get armored, hits of armor on that as well. And it's just like, what the fuck? I could do some shit like this. And look at that. I'm on you, son. I am on you. And you don't know what I'm doing. I could literally be like, okay. Look, now you gotta guess on a 50-50. Now, of course, I don't have any more resources. And the problem that I'm having is that if you go for a move like this, you should be rightfully minus on block. That is your fault that you chose to go for a move like that just in general. One thing that MK11 did right was they made every character rightfully minus on block. Right? No character is plus on their fatal blow. Then on top of that, when it comes to certain fatal blows, like Jax's fatal blow, it's super quick, especially when you're within mid-range engagements, but he's rightfully minus on block, and then the move is a fucking high to where you can neutral couch it and punish him. You try to do that shit in this game, bro, and you asking to die. So it's funny to me, right? And then what's crazy about this is that if you look at this, right, Cyber Initiative, whatever you want to call it, he could do the same, like, bro. You gotta understand something. And Triborg, and what's crazy about Triborg is that he's minus on all of his fatal blows, I think, right? Or his X-rays, excuse me, right? But then Smoke, he can break neutral by teleporting. And then what's crazy is Triborg, in this variation, Cyber Sub-Zero, it can act as a parry, bro. Or he can cancel and then apply pressure as well. So it's just like, this is confusing. You got one that's plus that can go invisible, apply pressure, get hits of armor. Then you got another one that's minus on block and can apply potential pressure, and it acts as a parry for him, or he can use it as a physical attack to end his combos, or to, like, to punish you or something. So it's just like, it's confusing. It's extremely confusing. And then like defensive options. Now, Mortal Kombat 11 fucked up because offense in that game is not as oppressive as it is in MKX. So MKX should have easily gotten the up 2 and the up 3 in this game, right? As far as the forward roll mechanic goes, this should not even be a thing. It shouldn't even be a thing, right? Even in Mortal Kombat 11, it should not be a thing. It shouldn't even be a thing. And that's even in Mortal Kombat 11, it should not be a thing. And that's just my opinion on that, because why do you need a forward roll in Mortal Kombat 11 when offense is not really oppressive? Like, it's really not. And if you put it in this game, you're gonna fuck this game up. And the reason why I say that is because when you forward roll, especially in a game like this, bro, now they're gonna get punished. They're gonna be put into this disadvantageous position and all this bullshit, and it's just gonna cause so many problems. Now, I get why a lot of people would assume that this game is better based off of the fact that it's real fun and the combos are great, but on a competitive level, it's just like Mortal Kombat 11. It's a fucking joke. You can get away with a lot of bullshit in this game. There are characters that are extremely overpowered to damn near broken. Now, I don't think Mortal Kombat 11 is better. I don't think MKX is better. I think both of them are a joke on a high level. You can get away with a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of issues in this game. Same thing with Mortal Kombat 11 when it comes to the hit/hurt box issues. Like Johnny Cage is literally going past Kitana for somehow, and I showed a video of that. Like it's just so many different examples I could show you guys just in this game alone, just to prove my point even further. And like I said, the biggest skill is defense. Quan Chi was in this game, yeah. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that the game is better because Quan Chi was in this game. I mean, you can argue that the roster looks a lot better than Mortal Kombat 11, and I would agree with you on that, right? Because there are characters that are not even in Mortal Kombat 11 that should have been in Mortal Kombat 11 instead of certain DLC characters. Hold up, I love playing 11. I have X for free still. I have to play it. You'll enjoy it. I mean, it's fast-paced and shit like that. What's your fave? Wait, what's my fave? My favorite Mortal Kombat game, dog, is Deadly Alliance, man, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I think Deadly Alliance really showed how Mortal Kombat should have been. Because that game took actual skill. You couldn't just open up somebody just like that. If you look at like MK Rio fighting some of his friends and shit like that, if you look at Tom Brady versus Czech, you'll see that you couldn't just open up somebody that easily. And then like when it comes to these new generation fighting games that they come out with, it's shitty. On a competitive level, it's shitty. You can get away with it. Doesn't feel like you lost. Even in this game, it doesn't feel like you lost. It just really doesn't feel like you actually lost to the player. And that's why I don't respect modern fighting games nowadays. Because if you think about it, look at Street Fighter. Look at Street Fighter 5. That game is so dumbed down compared to Street Fighter 4 and the older Street Fighters. Because in Street Fighter 4, it took so much skill to link combos, and now you can just kind of do it like a little bit more easier now. You know what I mean? So this isn't just with Mortal Kombat. This goes to Street Fighter as well. Even Tekken, Dead or Alive. Like, these games are completely dumbed down compared to what they were when I was growing up as a little kid. And now I'm an extremely young adult. So, you know, you really gotta like look at that shit. Like, if you're really a fan of something, you really gotta look at that shit and analyze it. Like, if you look at Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Deadly Alliance, those games took skill compared to this shit. Hold up, yeah, Ultimate 3 for freaking sure. Yeah, this game had a better roster. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it had a better roster for sure. Like, they had Alien and Predator in this bitch, Jason Voorhees, Triborg, and the reason why, and they did one of the most creative things, which is, dude, they created, you have 4 totally different characters that's in one character. That is one of the most creative things ever. And then they added different moves for the character, obviously, because they are their own separate character in a sense. And that's one of the most creative characters they've ever made, I think, just in general. And also, I think they did a really good job back when Deception was out, when they came out with Noob Smoke, when they both were a tag team duo that you can use. I thought that was really creative as well. Man, you ain't lied. These kids will never understand how to done it. Back circle to link combos. Laugh aloud. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, because like in Street Fighter 5, I've done link combos, and I'm like, this is a lot easier than what I remembered. Because even the higher up players, like the pro players, like I'm talking about them real niggas, like even Dago himself. Because I watch Dago's YouTube channel, because he's a really good Street Fighter player, and he gives like really good lessons and tutorials for Street Fighter. Because I thought about getting into it, but he even said himself in one of his videos that he misses the old school version of Street Fighter, where it took a lot more skill to play. Like, if you look at Ryu's normals in Street Fighter 5. They're completely dumbed down compared to Street Fighter 4. Where Ryu, if you look at it, base Ryu is not being used that much in that game. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm telling you, if you pay attention to the history of that shit, you'll know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Yeah, all these modern fighting games are dumbed down. Yeah, they are. That's why I don't have a direct answer for you guys saying, is Mortal Kombat X better than Mortal Kombat 11? Because both of these games have a bunch of pros and cons with them. Like, the roster is really great. No more one frame. Exactly. So it's just like, it's like these games are extremely dumbed down. Like, Liu Kang is hands down one of the most broken characters in the entire fucking game. I mean, from the zoning to the like, you really gotta be honest with yourself. Like, he's broken as fuck in this game. Like, and there's so many people have said the same shit, but if you play him in MK11, he's a little bit more tolerable, if you get what I'm saying. MKX gameplay is fun and creative. It's just unfair. Yeah, exactly. For most characters, anyways. Yeah, exactly. That pretty much sums it up. Because if you think about it, right, there's a lot of characters that can break neutral in this game. And of course, in Mortal Kombat 11, there are characters that can break neutral as well, right? I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, no, you know, Mortal Kombat 11 doesn't have those type of characters. Yeah, Gearus, Scorpion, you know what I'm saying? Where he can get a combo in your ass, even if you just whiff a certain normal while you're standing up. Like, I'm not going to cap, you know, but there's a lot of characters in this game that break fucking neutral. They literally break neutral. And then on top of that, I personally believe that certain variations, especially since you can customize your variations in Mortal Kombat 11, I think certain variations in Mortal Kombat 11 is a lot more better than certain variations in MKX. And I ain't even capping on that. But hold on. Cough. Hold up. What do you say? Cough. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's funny because I was thinking about Ermac too, my nigga. I was thinking about this nigga too. That's crazy how you said that shit. So yeah, like I said, man, I don't have a direct answer because I think both of these games have pros and cons. Like Mortal Kombat 11, like if you want to play a game where it's actually based on, like, I'm not gonna say it's completely based on playing the neutral and playing footsies, not unless you're going against like Johnny Cage, Fujin, you know, Noob Saibot, you know what I'm saying, you know, possibly Cetrion, and I hate to say it, but she is playing the neutral in that game. You know, and I've said this before, like you have MKX characters fighting Mortal Kombat 11 characters, which leaves me hella perplexed. So it's just I don't have a legit answer where I can just be like, oh yeah, this game's better than that game, because this game has a shit ton of flaws too. A shit ton of flaws. You got to deal with frame traps to where you can't actually do anything. Like Scorpion in his Hellfire variation is a prime example. He could go for like a 50-50 if he does the run cancel correctly. You can't even down one him. You can't standing one him. You can't backdash. You can't even armor through his shit. You can't do shit when he does that. You have to take that. So it's just like, let's not beat around the bush here. Like let's not do that. Okay. Now, of course, when it comes to the meter system in the game, right? I like the idea that in order for you to break, you have to have 2 bars of meter, right? And then when you use that meter, you know, you don't have it no more. However, like in Mortal Kombat X or 11, you can break out of somebody's combo and your fucking meter just recharges out of nowhere, and it's just very insulting because it's like, dude, you broke out of my combo. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if you break out at a certain point in time, you can punish and crushing blow the shit out of my character in that game, which is bullshit. In this game, you can't do that. You get some breathing room, and that is it. That is it. Right? In order for you to use a, like you, and then on top of that, Like, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, right? I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Like, and then on top of that, like, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, right? I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
Because the meter system that they've been using for a very long time, since Mortal Kombat 9 and Justice 1 and 2 and shit, it was always a really good idea. But then when it came out with Mortal Kombat 11's meter system, I hated it with a passion, right? So
But then when it came out with Mortal Kombat 11's meter system, I hated it.
if you use a bar meter, right,
So,
like a combo, right, you see what I mean?
bar meter, right?
It helps you extend your combos and shit. Now, of course, Mortal Kombat 11 has it as well. However, like,
You see what I mean?
you can waste a lot of your resources in Mortal Kombat 11, and there's barely any consequences or repercussions for your actions, because certain characters' neutral game is so strong that it's difficult for you to get in on them. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, a prime example is like Johnny Cage in his outtake variation. He has at least the top 3 best neutral in the entire game when it comes to Mortal Kombat 11. So this character could zone you the fuck out from far away and spend 2 bars. And because the player is not afraid that he's going to lose those bars, he could just keep doing it because it's going to keep coming back. And what's crazy is like, I remember that, you know, you had to work to build your meter. And in Mortal Kombat 11, you don't have to do that. Like, you just have it at will. You know what I mean? And that doesn't make any sense. So it's just a lot of shit to go over with both games. I don't agree. I don't respect modern fighting games these days. I stopped respecting them a long time ago because I remember seeing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 tournaments and shit like that. I remember seeing Deadly Alliance tournaments when I was younger, and I was so entertained because it took so much more skill to play. You wasn't just out here, oh, hold that overhead, baby. Oh, hold that low. Hold that too. Hold that too. It's just like, it's so brain dead. Like, everything is like handed to you. You get what I'm saying? And it's like you don't really have to think in this game all the way. You really don't. Like, a lot of people try to make Mortal Kombat, these new modern day Mortal Kombat games, they try to make it seem more advanced than what it actually is. And it's like, I guarantee you, if they put an online thing going, like, say for example they come out with Deadly Alliance, like remaster, they have frame data chart, they fixed a couple things, better graphics or something like that, and then they put online and shit, right? And the game still feels the same way that it did when we were younger, or however old you are. I guarantee you. And keep in mind, Deadly Alliance was a fast-paced game, and that game was entertaining to watch. It was a fast-paced game, and you can do combos in that game. A prime example is this dude named Check. I'm pretty sure everybody that's in this live right now knows exactly who the fuck Check actually is. Because I used to do some of those combos when I was younger. So, hold on, I agree with you, and I agree with you about today's fighting games being nerfed. For me, Street Fighter 4 was, yeah, exactly. Street Fighter 4 was my favorite because it made me, because in Street Fighter 4, it made you want to get better.
Yeah, exactly. Street Fighter 4 was my favorite
because it felt like you actually lost against a player that has better skill than you.
It felt like you actually lost against.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I saw like Check's channel and shit like that, when he was doing Deadly Alliance combos, it brought me back to when I was doing combos in that game when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? And seeing him doing those combos, man, it was just like, man, they really need to remaster that game, man. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, there is a, how should I put it? There is a big skill gap in this Mortal Kombat community. I'm trying to tell you guys what I know. If you remaster Deadly Alliance, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you remaster Deadly Alliance, right, and you upgrade the graphics, you fix certain things, you know, you add frame data, you add a frame data chart and shit like that, right? You probably add extra stages if that's even possible, right? And you add an online thing or whatever the case may be, whatever that is, you probably add extra game modes in there if it's even possible. And you go against someone or that individual goes against someone that actually knows how to play footsies and play the neutral, there's going to be people that's not even going to play that game because the game is based around actual skill. It's based around actually knowing when your opponent's going to come in, when your opponent's not going to come in, right? Why do you guys think I'm using Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 11? Why do you think that is? I'm not using a character that has crazy amounts of mix-ups and shit like that where I can get blended up every fucking 24 seconds or some shit like that. No, I'm opening you up because I'm outsmarting you. There's a big skill gap in the Mortal Kombat community. I'm trying to tell you what I know. I'm trying to tell you what I know, man. Because if you would have remastered that Deadly Alliance game, bro, I'm telling you. And keep in mind, Deadly Alliance is a fast-paced game. You can actually wave dash in that game, side to side. You can actually do that. And the thing about it, though, is that zoning took actual skill because you had to predict where the opponent was going to be and when they were going to be there. And when they were there and you preemptively threw out the projectile, you hit them in the face. I've seen Czech versus Tom Brady do this consistently. Tom Brady would hit him sometimes and Czech would hit him sometimes. But see, zoning wasn't as crazy as it is nowadays. You get what I'm saying? Because like in 2D fighting games, think about this. Dude, you're going back and forth. You gotta move forward just to get in on the opponent. Like all kinds of shit. Like it's just so dumb. It's unrealistic. Like zoning is so unrealistic in 2D fighting games. Of course, you know, there is certain ways to get out of this and get out of that. They do give you certain things, you know, just in general. But here's another thing, right? Here's another thing that I found very interesting about this, right? Projectiles don't clash, man, which breaks neutral yet again. The sprint button in this game breaks neutral yet again, but this game isn't really based around neutral. Not like that anyway. But anyway, do you have an opinion on MK versus DC? I haven't played that game in such a long time, but if you want me to give you my initial thoughts on it, that game was like completely garbage. The greatest thing about that game was the combos, I think. I think Czech did a really good job showing a lot of those combos. I used to do a lot of combos with Liu Kang and Raiden and the Joker in that game, but then I stopped playing that game because I thought that game was shit on a competitive level. Other than that, yeah, that's my opinion. I don't respect Mortal Kombat versus DC. I hope that they learn their lesson from that and then they actually make a legit Mortal Kombat versus DC universe, because that shit was garbage. The combos were somewhat entertaining, but competitive wise it's shit. But couldn't agree more. The game is so broken, but damn, the combos are fun. Yeah, that's like the greatest thing about the game is the combos. Other than that, there's no real reason to play that game if you're trying to play on a high level or whatever the case may be. And that's just my opinion. Like I said, I don't have a direct answer on who I think like what game I think is better than what game, but all I know is that these new modern day fighting games, I don't really respect them like that. And that's just my opinion, just in general. I don't think they take as much skill as they used to. And, you know, some people may disagree. Some people may feel as if, like, I'm attacking a game and I hate NRS just in general. Like, I don't like any fighting game that they throw out. And that's not true. What's your opinion on Tekken? I think Tekken, if you're talking about Tekken 7, I think Tekken is a good game. There's certain issues, not a whole bunch of issues, but there are certain issues that I noticed with Tekken 7. But no fighting game is perfect, so I will acknowledge that. But Tekken 7 and Tekken just in general is a really good fighting game, I think. But here's the thing. These DLC characters in Tekken, they are wildly powerful in that game. I mean, it's a little bit questionable. I mean, from Negan in that game to like the other certain DLC characters like Armored King or some bullshit like that, like nigga, like they're a little bit too fucking strong. I don't know what the deal is that. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with that. But and then there are certain combos that you can do with every character where it's too much fucking damage being done. It's just way too much damage being done.
Where it's too much fucking damage.
Tekken 7 got some broken DLC. Yeah. Yeah, Tekken 7 ish DLC were OP to the max. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is about that shit, but their characters are like, they're wild as fuck. But then again, NRS has DLC characters that are wild as fuck too. I mean,
Their characters are like, they're wild as fuck. But then again, NRS has.
I mean, you're looking at some right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it is what it is though, man. I'm just saying in general. I don't really have an honest opinion about what game is better. To be honest, because I think they're both a joke on a competitive level. Like, I would not watch this shit at a tournament. I would not even go to an Evil tournament watching shit. Like, I wouldn't even do it.
I would not even go to an Evil.
Now, you guys could do it because you're fans of fighting games just as much as I am, and you could do it if you're supporting the person that you like or whatever the case may be. But it's just like, this game, you know, it's so oppressive with offense that, like, you just enjoy watching two players beat the shit out of each other with combos, and you just enjoy the fact that it's fast paced, and that's what makes the game fun. So some people, when they experience this, they think to themselves, well, you know, I look at Mortal Kombat 11 and I think this game is a lot better. But it's like, what makes Mortal Kombat X better than Mortal Kombat 11? What makes Mortal Kombat 11 better than MKX? Okay, cool. Mortal Kombat X has a better roster. Okay, whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay, cool. Mortal Kombat 11 has toned down offense, where defense and offense is somewhat balanced to a certain degree, except for when you get knocked down on the ground, or when, you know, you jail someone and they can flawless block you. But you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Let's see here. Tekken 7 characters were extremely broken. Yeah, they are.
Let's see here. Tekken 7 characters were extremely broken.
But no, you know, I don't have like a real legit opinion on like what game is better though. Like, I really don't, like, because like I said, both games have their pros and cons, and of course both games can be enjoyable for certain audiences and stuff like that. Like, some people like fast-paced, crazy games. That's why Dragon Ball Z Fighters is doing so well, especially when it first came out or whatever. Where there was a bunch of people liking the game because, like, dude, like, it's fast-paced, there's a bunch of fucking combos, and then on top of that, you don't really have to play the neutral because there's a shit ton of characters and assist characters that are breaking the neutral. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to add there, really. Like people just like the idea that they can break neutral, I think. I don't think people want to play a game where it's actually revolved around skill. And I think that's what it is, just in general. Some people may disagree and feel as if, like, you know, this is wrong, but I don't think it's wrong. And that's just my opinion, so. What Marvel vs. Capcom was a good game. Yeah, it was. What Marvel vs. Capcom was a good game. Yeah. I've never played it though. I've seen certain tournaments and shit, but I've never actually sat there and just played Marvel vs. Capcom before. I've never played it though. I've heard it was good though. But I've never actually sat there and played Marvel vs. Capcom before. I've heard it was good though. Hold on, what's your opinion on platform fighters? What do you think about Marvel vs. Capcom? I don't have an opinion on that. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom, I don't have an actual opinion on that because I've never played it. But I do think the combos are really nice. I really do like combos. Now, of course, I am aware that Marvel vs. Capcom is like a 3v3 type game or a 2v2 type game. I'm not necessarily a fan of, like, team-based games. I'm more of a 1v1 type of nigga. If you want me to be brutally honest. But that's just my opinion. Like I just don't like the whole fucking tag team bullshit that they got going on. Except for doing combos and shit. That's why you guys don't actually see me playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters. It's kind of weird though in Dragon Ball Z Fighters because like if you play local battles and shit where you're playing with a friend, you could play 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, but what leaves me really perplexed about that is that you could play 1v1s, but if you try to play 1v1s against somebody else, you can't actually do that, which I thought was very weird. But that's just my opinion. Some people may feel differently, but you know, people are gonna believe what they want to believe, and that is what it is. There is one team in such a fun game. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a lot of mash. Yeah, it's a lot of mash. Dragon Ball Z FighterZ is very mash heavy. Like that game is extremely oppressive with offense too. Like the reflect button doesn't make any sense. You guys see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about now? Like MKX is extremely oppressive with offense with shitty defensive options. The biggest skill in this game is defense. Right? And then there are certain characters that are extremely broken in this game, such as Grandmaster Sub-Zero, such as motherfucking Liu Kang and his Dragonfire variation, I think it is. Tanya with her broken mobility, like possibly Predator and Alien, like the list keeps going. Dragon Ball Z Fighters, that game is extremely fucking fast-paced with unbelievably overpowered or broken characters in that game as well. And offense is so oppressive, but defense is very lackluster. It's weird how like there's a gap in somebody's combo string in that game because they're trying to go for like an overhead or they're going for, you know, some type of mix-up, right? And you reflect them and it creates so much space, like this distance right here, that you can't actually get a physical punish on the opponent, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's understandable that you get breathing room in that game. That's pretty cool, and I don't mind it. But when I reflect you and you're minus 15 on block, that and you're pushed way the fuck over there, what was the point of me reflecting you? What's the point of it? So it's dumb to me, man. And that's just my opinion. In terms of fighting game play, yeah. So yeah, like I said, I don't really respect modern day fighting games. I never did, and I won't start now. That probably would explain why I went in on Mortal Kombat 11 the way that I did, because like I was extremely disappointed because I thought that they were gonna bring it back to like the old school days of like Deadly Alliance and shit like that. You know what I mean? But just in a 2D way. There is no defense in Dragon Ball Fight. Yeah, exactly. My opinion is game developers just focus more. Yeah, exactly. There you go. You guys already know what it is. I don't think I need to explain this. Require you to mash, because it's crazy how like somebody can mash a auto combo in Dragon Ball Z Fighters and then you reflect them and they're still swinging, or like they got reflect proof type moves in the game. So like I can reflect your standing one in that game, which starts up your auto combo. You can go for like this advancing attack that could clip my legs before I can even attack you, because I think that you're going to keep pressing this. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that shit is so stupid. MKX /9 combos with MK11 meter. Okay. Don't reflect Vegeta or Cell. No, you definitely don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to reflect them two motherfuckers, because I'm telling you right now, and when I was playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters, I was thinking about putting Vegito on my team, and I started labbing with him a little bit, right? And I was looking at his normals, like his standing 2, his down 2, or his standing medium punch and his down medium punch, or whatever the fuck you call it in that game. And his normals are ridiculous. Like, if that game was actually based on actual neutral, Vegito would actually be one of the best characters in the entire game. Because he has certain special moves that help him out in the neutral, in the sense. His neutral, I think Vegito in Dragon Ball Z Fighters, he's more of a neutral character. That's what I think he is. If you look at the normals and certain special moves he has, that shit is crazy. Raz is right, but then again, if people didn't buy, they wouldn't do it. Yeah, exactly. So I do think that learning instant air fireballs in this game takes a lot more skill than Mortal Kombat 11. I also think that Johnny Cage's cancels take a lot more skill in this game, because in Mortal Kombat 11, all you had to do was just do this, and that's it. In this game, you have to actually press the sprint button in order to do this, right? And you have to actually practice this to get good at it, right? And I do believe like this takes a lot more skill than Johnny Cage being able to just do this and call it a day. And that's just my opinion. I agree with modern fighting games being garbage though. Yeah, these modern fighting games are all about money. Yeah, exactly. They really are. Now, I can't knock the hustle, because they know for a fact that their brand, which is Mortal Kombat, like they're going to buy. They know that a lot of their fans that are diehard fans that grew up playing this game like I did, we're gonna feed into that game. We're gonna buy that game. That's what's gonna happen. We're going to buy that game. All that DLC money for what? I have no idea. So I just think that NRS cannot necessarily call Mortal Kombat 11 truly competitive. And you know what? I'm gonna sound like an asshole in this live stream, and some people are gonna have an issue with what I say right now. But I'm kind of sick and tired of like certain MK YouTubers overhyping Mortal Kombat games and shit like that. And I'm gonna call out a name, and I think I know what his name is. And he seems like a nice guy and shit like that. But I really don't like how some people overhype certain fighting games, and I'm just like, what's the hype about? What is the hype about? You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes is Destroyer FGC, I think it is. He's like a commentator or whatever. Like he has his own YouTube channel, and a friend of mine showed me a couple of his videos, right? And the dude was hella cringy, I think. And this is just my personal opinion. Like, he was overhyping the fight when the dude was just continuously zoning the shit out of this guy. And I'm just like, dude, this is not entertaining, bro. Like, I don't understand how this is entertaining. Of course, he might be a very positive guy and a cool guy. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, that was hype. I'm going to just be like, yo, get out of my King of the Hill, bro. I don't want to see that bullshit. Like, that's not good content, bro. Like, for me personally, like, I can't be fake about shit that I say. That's why you don't see any ads on my fucking videos. So, you know, like, I can't beat around the bush. I'm not going to sit here and just pretend like, yeah, you know, everything's great. Like, even with people that are well respected in the Mortal Kombat community, like, on certain YouTube channels, like, of course, I love MK Real, but there are certain things that I don't agree with what MK Real says. Because I feel like he panders a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just my opinion on that. But, of course, he has a lot of opinions that are actually really good. There's nothing wrong with agreeing to disagree, or just agreeing and disagreeing and shit like that. But from his perspective, he has to do it's his money source. Being nice is more rewarded than being honest nowadays. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. And I understand that he has to, I guess, quote unquote, do it. And see, that's crazy that you actually said that, dog. That he has to do it and shit for money. That goes back to what I've been saying the whole time. Why do you think these certain high-level players are still playing Mortal Kombat 11 and shit like that? Why do you think these guys are doing? Because they're making money off of it. So they're not going to sit here and outright say the game is completely ass or garbage, except for Sonic Fox, because, you know, he is the face of Mortal Kombat. So it's just like, you know, Sonic Fox has come out and said that Injustice 2 was garbage on one of his live streams, which I thought was surprising because I never thought he would say that. No, it's just a bunch. It's a bunch of fake ass motherfuckers in the Mortal Kombat community, or the NRS community just in general, where they like to pander a lot. And I do not respect them because of that. Okay? And I don't like beating around the bush. Hell, they might not respect me. I don't give a shit. I could give two flying fucks. And you know, of course, I'm going to be nice and respectful when it's due, but it's just like, I'm not going to beat around the bush and just be like this next person, like, oh, wow, this is crazy, this game is amazing, this game is blah, blah, blah. It's just like, yo, like, it's like, come on, man, like, you fake as hell, bro. Yeah, exactly. Sonic Fox is good and a lot of multiple fighting games, so he'll say what the fuck he feel. He got a right to do it. He earned his title. So, but at least he's honest. It is what it is, bro. Mofos say he take MK way too seriously, but at least he's honest. Hey, it is what it is. Like, a lot of people nowadays, I noticed that they're very sensitive. I don't know how we got like this as a people, but a lot of people don't like to take criticism, especially NRS. Just look at what NRS did to that dude at the one tournament. He said, why did NRS do this when he was using Shiva, and they fucking kicked him out of a tournament. So it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I've played Naruto. I have the game and shit like that. It's just, I just really don't respect modern fighting games. I really don't. Because it's like, people are not honest, they're really fake, they're extremely biased. Because I remember MK Rio had ended up saying something about, you know, watch when this game gets better, or some shit like that. He was referring to Mortal Kombat 11, right? And, you know, I respect MK Rio. He's my favorite Mortal Kombat YouTuber of all time. I respect him highly. But some of his opinions are just very questionable, sometimes, right? And he was dick riding Mortal Kombat 11 in a sense, because he felt as if, like, because he did say like a year ago or something like that, he said, just make one video criticizing the game and just leave it alone, right? And in my mind, I'm just like, but you made a few videos talking or criticizing Mortal Kombat 11 as well, such as the meter system when it comes to the Fatal Blow system, and certain other shit as well. He even talked about a certain character in the game as well, so that didn't make any sense to me. So it's just like, I'm noticing a lot of hypocrisy here in the Mortal Kombat community. And of course, I'm not gonna cap, I do feel like, you know, the Mortal Kombat community is very toxic. I do feel like we are toxic as a community. I'm not gonna cap on that. I think we're extremely toxic compared to any other fighting game community. There's always shit talking going on and stuff like that. You know, I guess you guys can consider me shit talking, but I don't consider this shit talking. But yeah, I just think that the NRS community is extremely toxic, very toxic. Of course, there are good people. Yeah, I don't even get on social media like that, but yeah, I've seen certain videos where people were talking about Twitter drama with NRS, and or like people that are fans of NRS and shit like that. It's pathetic. I think that this is really pathetic, and this is just my personal opinion. Some people will feel some type of way and feel as if, like, you know, I forgot what the fuck I was about to do. You know what? I'm gonna play an online match while I'm trying to talk to you guys, because I'm sitting in training mode, zoning the fuck out. I'll try and play an online match. My Johnny's not even ready yet. And some people who start drama on Twitter get free passes yet. The newbies can get canceled if they... Well, that's the point that I was trying to make, just in general, right? Is that high-level players, they kind of sit on top of this pedestal in a sense, because NRS is going to listen to them more than they're going to listen to somebody else. And it is what it is. Hold up, is that the homie Mr. Alter Ego in this bitch? Yo, what's up, GSR? Sorry, bro. Been MIA. Hey, it's all good, dog. It is all good, man. I'm about to fight this cat that's using this damn teleporting motherfucker. Yeah, it's going alright, I guess you could say. I'm just talking to him about which game is better. I don't have an opinion on that shit, though. Sounds like a personal problem for... But no, I just think that I just think that we as a community is extremely toxic. Now, of course, my Mortal Kombat 11 videos come off toxic, but a lot of them were for entertainment purposes and just to tell the truth. Even if some people, let's see some chainsaw combos. He ran into it, bro. Yeah, nice try, bitch. Oh, roll ass teleport, huh? Why would you break that? That was weird. He broke that shit. Yeah, MK11 is toxic. Yeah. Oh, you are raw. Anyway, this guy is all over the place. Damn, that shit is active as fuck. Show me them combos, boy. But anyway, Mortal Kombat 11 brought more toxic people to the community. Let's be real. I mean, I guess so. Laugh out loud. No, I just think that you know, it has and it's so, yeah. Whoa, he jumped over that? I don't know what's going on with my cancel button. I'm about to test it out while he's okay, calm down. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, nigga, you didn't think I knew about that, did you? Oh my god, that move is so active, bro. I don't remember much drama. MKX had drama too, bro. I don't think you remember that. Fucking Sonic Fox versus Perfect Legend in this bitch. Oh, you bitch. He actually went for it. Flawless blocking is a must now in Mortal Kombat 11. It's rewarding, but put it down, sir. I'm trying to read this shit and fight at the same time. Oh, you bitch. Yo, my man just, he's reckless as hell with that. Oh, you bitch. Wow, that actually beats that out. I'm surprised. Huh. So he went for it. I was trying not to be a sweaty ass nigga, but I guess I have no choice. Flawless blocking to be jump and 0-30. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how some people sit there and they criticize like Perfect Legend on that. Of course, he put that shit on himself, but it's like there's plenty of people who have lost a lot of matches. You know what I mean? I mean, no other game has flawless blocking, let alone fighting game. You know, it's in bad. Those mashers back. Yeah, I agree. I mean, flawless blocking has its pros and cons, but I think I think it's kind of biased a little bit if you look at my one video that I made of it. I forgot that this character had this, but it played Naruto. Yeah, I shouldn't I? Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, you mashing. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, look at him. What's wrong with my button? Hold on. Okay, I was like, nigga, I know I'm pressing it. Woo! Oh, he knows. Oh, I fucked it up. You think Mortal Kombat 11 is more popular now than before? Let's say about more than... Oh, damn, he still beat me out. Get off me! Ah, so you're a jumper too. Okay. I mean, I guess so. I like Naruto. I wish it was more. It was what? I like Naruto. I wish it was more moves. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna force this nigga to break. Yeah, motherfucker. I hate Mortal Kombat 11, Liu Kang. Yeah. Oh Lord, never learn, do they? But anyway, the Fatal Blow. I hate Mortal Kombat Liu Kang. Yeah, Michael Myers combos are sick. Yeah. Meter burn. Oh wow! I forgot he had armor on that. Oh, you little bitch. We ain't doing this. Let's see here. Yeah, Liu Kang is a masher. He said, yeah, Liu Kang is a masher. Wow. Just jumped out. MKX and MK11 Lou just crazy damage. Yeah. Oh, you bastard. I love this throw by Jason Voorhees though. It's so sick. Zoning in NRS games. Yeah, zoning is annoying, man. I'm just trying to be nice saying zoning. We all know what it means to us players. Yeah. Oh God, he's using fucking Sub-Zero, bro. I don't respect your decision. Sub-Zero in this game is one of the most hated characters, dog. And he's using fucking Sub-Zero. Well, have mercy. I don't know if you guys know the history of Sub-Zero, but he's one of the most hated characters in Mortal Kombat X. Mainly the Grandmaster variation. And other FGCs, the Fireballs clash. Yeah, it does. I mean, it is what it is, man. Oh my God, bro. I can't believe that froze me. I had armor. Oh, no, we ain't doing this. Come on. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. What the fuck is this? Oh, no. We not doing this. Oh, you bitch. No, I didn't do that. I'm gonna keep him close to me. Oh shit. What? What was that trade? What was my armor? Oh my god. I was too slow with the reaction, bro. I was trying to bash that motherfucker's head in. Oh, this is bad for Leatherface. This is bad. This is bad. Sweet mother of God, no. Yo, this guy's all over the place. Oh! Ow, 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 ow! Yeah, this is a bad matchup for Leatherface, mainly when he gets in the corner. This is a really bad matchup. This dude gonna make me be a sweaty ass nigga with Leatherface, and I don't feel like doing that shit. He trying to zone you with Sub-Zero. Yeah, he can't handle me in close range. Get that shit out of here, boy. Okay, that's a low. How the fuck am I supposed to get in on him? I forgot about this. Oh, you little bitch. Bro, how you go for an ice ball into a shadow clone? Bruh, I can't believe that's not hitting my armor. Does he know that there's a gap in that? I'm hoping he does. Get off me. Oh. Oh, this little bitch. This dude is crazy though. He's no respect. Hammered. Oh, fucking clone, bro. Get out of here, bitch. Oh! I wish Leatherface had a projectile. This is bullshit. Yeah. Mr. Clone Man over here. Oh, I tech that. What the fuck? Yeah, this... Oh, bitch. Oh. Oh, you bitch. Yo, Sub-Zero and Grandmaster is some bullshit, nigga. Oh, man, this guy is fucking wild with this character. He's gonna throw that clone out. Yep. Ice ball. Oh, shit. What? He whiffed. Oh, I tried to kick him. I thought he was gonna walk closer. Fuck you, bitch. Character's so annoying. Okay. Fucking slide. Alright. Yo, this character's annoying, dog. Oh, he didn't slide. Oh. Yeah, motherfucker. Get off me. Come on. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. You gotta come to me. That's right, bitch. That's right, bitch. Yeah. Run the clock out on your punk ass. Let's go. What you thought this was, bitch? Just play sector and zone him. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, boy. Holla at your boy. I'll run the clock out on your bitch ass. You ain't gonna come to me. I come to, look, you gonna come to me one way or the other, nigga. Shit, fuck you talking about? I may be rusty, nigga, but you getting cooked. What's good? Oh, see, now he ain't trying to play Sub-Zero because he know what it is. I haven't played Sector in a long time. Little bitch. Fuck out of here. Little bitch. What kind of shit is that, bro? My man literally was like this guy, like, no, this is what you got to deal with in this game, man. That's a terrible matchup for Leatherface, man, because you got to be patient as fuck. Oh, here come the 50-50s. Come on. Oh, I don't remember combos. Oh, I thought I could do a roll one. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, he gave up. 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 Come on, son. Oh, I tried to hit him. Yeah, I swear. Oh, I love fucking around with people. This shit's funny. You gonna do something? No, he didn't do it. God damn it. I'm trying to remember you, Sector. Okay, I'm starting to remember now. Oh, I should have went for a meaty. Oh, he caught me? Oh, Lord. Hey, I'd go off with this character. It was good playing an actual robot, man. I'm actually, like, happy about that. I had to remember that shit for a moment, man, because I'm just like, I don't remember anything from this character. Woo! Woo! Something wrong with the internet? Oh, that's right. He has a 4-2-1-2 string. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, what's going on? Yo, he didn't know what to do. Oh, he didn't know what to do. This game is on another compared to Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, it just, this shit was funny as fuck. Cause I forgot Sector could do that in the middle of his combo strings. I should have did that to him to fuck him up. Oh lord, that was funny as shit. He didn't know what was going on. I should have just killed him. But oh, reptile. Best believe I'm gonna take advantage of your ass. Oh yeah. He's picking mix-up intensive guy. Level high. Hey, what's up? This game is on very compared to. This game is whatever. It's just funny to play to me now. So he has slide. He has a bunch of mix-ups. Okay. What's up? Okay, ice ball, freeze. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, this guy is random as shit. Yeah, he's okay. Yeah, you're random. Okay. It's weird because he's random, but he's hit confirming shit too at the same time. That's the weirdest part I've ever seen. Okay, Mr. Sub-Zero. Ah, you thought I was gonna stagger, didn't you? Oh, he got out of it. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. What is that hitbox? Oh, Lord. Hi. Stuff. Oh, Lord. Put it down, sir. Flawless, baby. Let's get it. You're bringing out the leather face in me, son. Oh, I can't believe that froze me. I thought I blocked it. Oh, I thought I was gonna clip him. It didn't clip him. That was weird as shit. That was weird as fuck. This guy is random as shit. I like it though. Boop, 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 boop. Oh wait, so he has to. Wait, so he has to So he has to use a bar. Okay. This whole time I didn't think. Okay, never mind. Okay, sir. First of all, motherfucker, who the hell you think you playing with? I'm not done with you, bitch. Fuck you, hoe. Who the hell you think you playing with? I'll fuck your whole life up, son. Anyway, like I was saying, you guys, I didn't know yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed. He's pissed.
Like I was saying, you guys.
Yo, he is pissed off. He did not like that. He did not like that. Oh, Lord. Oh man, this game is hilarious at times. Oh, he gave up? What's wrong with you? He gave up. And I still got a flawless. He tried to do something at the end. What the fuck? Oh man. Yeah, this dude, he don't know what to do with himself. Yeah, bitch. Oh, show me what you can do, son. Show me what you can do. Oh, wow, he actually went for it. I should have just blocked it. Bitch, who the hell do you think you fucking with? Get the fuck out my face. I'll fuck your ass up if I try, son. What the fuck wrong with you? Hey, what's good, bro? Alright, I think that's it for this live. Cause I kinda try-harded right there. He fucking left. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I wasn't even trying all the way, man. I mean, at the end I was, because he's pissing me off. Random as shit. Dude, it's random as fuck, man.
I mean, at the end I was.
What's that saying people be using? You can suck my ass, fucking grandmaster using bitch. Oh, Lord. I mean, if you know how to MK Ice God, MK11 has terrible inputs. I cannot play that game because of it. Okay, that's a fair point. Good stuff, bro. Oh, no. Yeah, man, that fucking... I ain't gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap, though. He made me try at the end right there. I was not trying to do it. I was just trying to have a good time on the live. That's it. I was just trying to have a good time on the live, man. And he fucked around and made me sweat a little bit. I was getting pissed. I was like, alright. That nigga was random as hell. It's crazy, though. It's crazy because it was like he was doing random shit, and there was certain times where I read that he was gonna do something crazy, and then it was like I don't even know how to put it though. Like he was hit confirming at certain times. That shit was weird as fuck. Like he was doing some random shit, and it was working for him. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to observe this guy. And then when I did, I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna up the ante a bit. I'm gonna step on the gas pedal a bit on this nigga. But because if you notice, I wasn't really canceling against him, like at all, really. I didn't feel like I needed it, not all the way anyway. But I knew he was gonna jump. But Leatherface, it's crazy how like if Leatherface hits you with that multi-hitting overhead move, he's fucking -1 on block, bro. That shit is weird as fuck. So, there's clearly a lot of labbing I gotta do in this game. Yeah, he was a weird Sub-Zero. Yeah, you ain't lying, nigga. That nigga was weird as fuck, bro. I need to figure out something about this fucking Grandmaster bullshit, bro, because that just pissed me off. It's crazy because Sub-Zero is really quick. That nigga is like super fucking quick. Like his buttons are really quick. Scorpion is the same way, but I feel like Sub-Zero is a little bit quicker. I don't know why. It just something about him. He's just like really good in this game. The Grandmaster variation, especially like that variation is annoying because he went for the clone, and I'm thinking I could have used the bar meter. So hold up, because this nigga pissed me off with that. I was like, nigga, ain't no way in the hell you just got away with that. I can't believe that doesn't hit armor. That's crazy. Okay. Oh. Okay. So if I think he's gonna do that in the beginning of the match, I can actually hit him with a raw ass counter attack like this. Okay, so I don't even have to use a bar meter. I mean, I could use a bar meter, but it's like I don't have a reason to use a bar meter. Okay. So what if he meter burns that shit? Yo, this variation is so annoying. Okay, so if he does, it still goes through, but he can block this shit though. So hold on. Oh, it spaces it out. How minus am I on that? Minus 24? So I wonder how minus I am right here, because that just spaced my move out. This is why we need a frame data chart, so I can figure out how safe I am off of that. Pretty sure he can still hit me with a slide, though. Damn, so he could still freeze me, man. Are you fucking serious, dude? So, I mean, he could block it, and then he can hit me with, like, a slide and knock me down, and then he could start up, like, his game from there, if he decides to meter burn it. If he reads that I'm going to do that. But then again, it's like, if he reads that I'm going to do that, he could just down 4 my ass, like, if it's timed correctly. And what's kind of confusing me about this is that I don't understand how, like, Leatherface's chainsaw isn't hitting this guy, when, like, he literally... It's not even... That doesn't make any sense. Like, that should have hit him. Like, my hurt box is where my hand is, so it's like, and my hitbox is, I can't believe that. Why is chainsaw won't break the ice? It probably has a lot to do with his hit/hurt box, because his hurt box is where that hand is. Because if you look, right, my hand is getting frozen. Like it's hard to explain this part, but my hurt box is where my hand is. and where his head is and shit like that. But his hitbox is right there, so it's like, how did that not catch him? So I mean, the most I can do is like, if I think he's gonna go for a regular one, I can go for a meterless chainsaw move. But it's like, he can hit me with a down 4, or he can meter burn that move and then block and then hit me with a slide if he wanted to. But he could just down 4 me if he reads. But if I read that he's gonna go for like the down 4, I could whiff punish him possibly. So I would have to watch out from that. Okay, that's noted. So I didn't know that I could do that actually. But it's weird how like my down back 1 chainsaw is hitting this dude, right? Like this. But it's like, I mean, I could use my back 2 if I don't want to use that, which would be a smarter option. Because it's like, it knocks him down, and then on top of that, like, I mean, I only get a hit advantage of 10 frames though, which is not a lot, especially since he's knocked way the fuck over there. But like, it's a lot more safer than me going for this raw chainsaw move, which gives me a higher hit advantage and better damage. So I mean, if I know for a fact he's gonna go for the clone, I could just be like, hold that. But what about the meter burn version? Hold up. I'm kind of curious if I can hit him with that back too. Ooh. Second. Okay, so he would waste the bar meter. That's a counter. Okay. Okay. We working with something. Okay, so I can actually just hit this dude just like, yeah, bitch, what's up? Or I could, but if I go for that one, he can beat me out. Okay, so the regular one, let me do that again, just to confirm. Okay, so the back 2 is the way to go, but if you want more damage and hit advantage, and you want him closer to you, you're gonna go with this one, and then you're gonna start up your meaty, or you're gonna start up your game right then and there. Okay, I'm gonna have to lab this later on, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this live. To be honest with you guys, I think Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat X, they're a joke on a competitive level, but Mortal Kombat X is just really fun to play, and it's enjoyable and stuff like that overall. And it has really great combos, and you know, it can be enjoyable at times. Other than that, you know, I think both games on a competitive level is kind of shit. And I already told you guys I don't really respect, you know, new modern day fighting games on a competitive level. But hopefully you guys, I guess, enjoyed this quote-unquote live. I guess if you guys want me to do more lives, I guess, then I'll end up doing that down the line when I'm not working and shit. But I'll catch you guys in the next video or live. Peace.